Very good morning, students. Welcome to the another. Very good morning, students. Welcome to the another video of online classes. I hope you all are fine then. Okay. In the previous video, we have discussed about the Unit 2 Commercial Mathematics, which deals with the first chapter, compound interest without using formula. Okay. On the previous video, it is sufficient to practice the exercise 2.1. Okay, we have also covered some problems regarding uh, exactly similar to the exercise 2.1. Now in this video we will have some important questions from exercise 2.1. Okay, let us begin with the first one. The question number 1: find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 8,000 at 5% per annum for 2 years. Okay, here the question is given like this: the principal is 8,000 rupees and rate of interest is 5% and the time is 2 years. Okay, so let us begin with the solution like this. So principal for the first year is 8,000 and we know to find the interest for the first year we have to put the formula PRT by 100. Here P is equal to principal 8,000, R is equal to rate of interest 5% and T is equal to 1 because we are calculating for 1 year only. So 100 we will put here. So by calculating this we will get 400 rupees. Okay, so interest is 400 rupees for first year. Now the amount after 1 year will be what? The sum of principal plus interest. So 8,000 plus 400, which will be 8,400 rupees. Then the interest for second year will calculate like this. So the amount of first year should be the principal of second year. So in case of principal, to calculate the interest for second year, you have to put the principal as this amount 8,400 multiplied by the rate 5% and this one time is 1. Okay, by 100. So it will gives you 420 rupees. Okay, so then the amount after second year we can calculate like this: 8,400 plus the interest we got after second year is equal to 420 rupees. So this will be the amount after second year will be 8,820 rupees. So compound interest after 2 years, how to calculate this one? The final amount minus the principal. Okay, the final amount minus the principal means what? Final amount is 8,820 rupees and the principal is given 8,000 rupees. So it will be 820 rupees. So this would be our answer. Okay, so this is our answer. 820 rupees. So the amount is what? 800 8,820 and the rate compound interest is 820 rupees. Okay, then the next question, the question number 4: Ramesh invests rupees 12,800 for 3 years at the rate of 10% per annum compound interest. Find the number 1. Question is what? The sum due to Ramesh at the end of first year. The second one is the interest he earned for second year, and the third one is the total amount due to him at the end of 3 years. Okay, so let us do one by one. Here given data is what? The principal amount is 12,800 rupees, the rate of interest is 10% per annum and the time period is 3 years. Okay, so the interest generated for first year will be PRT by 100. Here P is equal to 12,800 multiplied by the R10 and T1. So PRT by 100, it will gives you 1280 rupees. Okay, the interest generated for first year is what? 1280 rupees. Then we know that for compound interest, the sum he gets at the end of the first year will be what? So after 1 year he will get a amount of principal plus the interest. So it will be 14,080 rupees. Okay, this one is the answer for the first question. Then second question is what? The interest he earns for second year. Okay, how much interest he earns in the second year, we'll calculate now. See, the interest generated for second year is PRT by 100. Here P is what? The amount of the first year should be the principal of the second year. So here P is equal to 14,080 rupees. So R remains same, 10 rupees, 10%, and time period is 1 only. So by calculating this, we will get 1,488 rupees. Okay. So the interest earns for second year is how much? 1,408 rupees. Then the total becomes 14,080 rupees plus 4,000 1,408 rupees should be 15,488 rupees. So this should be the principal for the third year. Okay, because the amount for second year is this much, this should be the principal for the third year. Okay, so interest generated for third year should be PRT by 100. So P is this one, amount of second year, then by 100 we'll put the formula like this, then we'll get 1548 rupees 0.8. Okay, then the third question is what? The total amount after 3 years. So total amount after 3 years should be what? The principal is 15,488 rupees, and the interest we got after 3 years is 1548.8 rupees. So answer should be 1736.8 rupees. Okay, so I hope this also you understood. Okay, if you have any doubts, then ask me in the personal WhatsApp group. The next one, question number 16. A man borrows rupees 6,000 at 5% compound interest. If he repays rupees 1,200 at end of each year, find the amount of outstanding at the beginning of the third year. See here, we have to find the amount which will be begins at the end at the starting of the third year. So here there is a twist is there in the question. So principal is given what? 6,000 rupees. R is given 5%, but after 1 year, after each year, he has to be repay 1,200 rupees. So this only the twist. Okay. So let us do the solution. Interest payable at the end of the first year should be, PRT by 100. It will be 300 rupees like this. Okay. So then after 1 year, he has to be repay. So amount after 1 year should be what? Principal plus interest. We will get the amount of 6,300 rupees. But after 1 year completion, he has to be repaid 1,200 rupees. So 200 rupees means the principal for the second year should be the amount minus 1,200 rupees, and 5,100 rupees is the principal for the second year, because he repays 1,200 after 1 year. Then we'll calculate the interest for the second year. So the interest for second year should be like this: PRT by 100. Here principal is 5,100 rupees from here. Okay, so the interest after second year should be 255 rupees. Okay, the amount should be what? The amount should we can calculate like this: the principal for second year plus the interest for after second year. So the amount after second year should be 5,355 rupees. Okay, and this is the amount which has to be outstanding at the beginning of the third year. Okay, so no, once again here to be repay how much? 200 rupees. So then the amount for third year, the principal for the third year should be the amount of second year minus the 1,200 which he repays. Okay, so it will be 4,155 rupees, and this will the amount outstanding at the beginning of the third year. Okay, so 4155 rupees. Okay, so then the next question is what? Question number 18. Jaya borrowed rupees 50,000 for 2 years. The rates of interest of two successive years are 12% and 5%, 15% respectively. So she repays 33,000 at the end of the first year. Okay, then find the amount he must pay at the end of the second year to clear his debt. So, here the principal is 50,000 given, the time period is 2 years, but for first year the rate of interest is 12% and for the second year the rate of interest is 15%. Okay, so now after 1 year he repays how much money? 33,000. Then we have to find how much amount he must to pay after second year to clear his debt. Okay, so let us find the solution. For first year, what he has to do? For first year, principal is this much, 50,000. Rate of interest is 12%. Time period is 1 year. So we'll calculate like this. The interest should be PRT by 100. So we'll calculate. We'll put the value of PRT, and we'll get the interest after 1 year should be 6,000 rupees. So then the amount should be 50,000 plus 6,000, it would be 56,000. So according to question, he repays 33,000 at the end of the first year. Then this amount should be deducted from the amount of the first year. So balance will be 56,000 minus 33,000, it will be 23,000. So this should be our amount, this should be our principal for the second year. Okay, let us calculate. For second year the principal should be 23,000 and the rate of interest should be 15% and the time period is 1 year only. So we will calculate the interest like this, PRT by 100. We will put the value of PRT, then it will give you a rupees 3,450 rupees. So the amount has to be the amount after second year should be what? The amount should be 23,000 plus 3,450 rupees, and it will gives you 26,450 rupees. So this is the borrowed amount after end of the 2 year. So he has to be repay the amount of 26,450 rupees to clear her debt after second year. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay, thank you for today. I hope you all understood these 4 questions. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, then ask me, and in the next video we'll start the next chapter. Okay, if you are if you all are not asking any doubts, then in the next video we'll start the next chapter. Thank you for today. Have a nice day.